Welcome to Falle Engineering video series. Let's get started. We got them on the run.
Hi, welcome back. Today's little talk is on car collections. Car collections are near and dear to my heart because I collect cars. I fix them up and I play with them, so on and so forth. I have a full mechanic shop. So car collections. Wow. The other day, I was driving my car and I noticed that the amount of air coming out of the air conditioning was kind of low. And I was like, wow, okay. So when I got back to the garage, I went through the car and I found the inside air filter. And it was full of dirt and little black pieces of something that looked a little bit like chocolate candy, but it wasn't. They had gotten into my car and used my internal box where it pulls in air as a nest. It happens more than you think it does.
And a couple days ago, she called me and said, hey, you'll never guess, but I ran across my old car. The people that we sold it to never drove it.
Keep it open, keep it open. Oh my gosh. No way.
Should I do it?
What?
Dude. For somebody to call that would come and take a mouse, I mean, we would, but man, that's such a bummer. That's such a bummer.
Aww.
His eyes aren't even open.
So there you have it. We found that baby mouse. It fell out from underneath the glove compartment.
So I had to clean the whole car out and work that out. So I put a system in my garage. And I have caught a couple of rats and a couple of mice. Remember, one system can catch rats, mice, snakes, and scorpions. If it crawls, we got it. And also roaches. We can get it. There's too many roaches in a car collection place, but that's what it is. So what happens is on the car collection, you generally have some sort of facility. Okay? And you have your cars. Okay, here's a Jag. Here's I don't know, whatever car, Porsche. Okay, here's a Porsche, whatever, okay. There's usually some sort of garage door, and there's pedestrian doors. People come in, okay? That's pretty much all places, pretty much. And I've looked around at friends' facility. I've been to Jay Leno's facility, and I noticed what was going on. The rats would come in, and the advantage of cars for rats are kind of threefold. Number one, most cars have some sort of food in them. People eat in the car. Not so much in the collector world. I don't know, I got friends do that. But point is that there's food. A lot of places have car collectors. Mine does too. You usually have a small kitchen somewhere where they barbecue and cook. Outside there's a barbecue place. There's a refrigerator here. There's a stove, things like that. And a lot of times there's an office. When you have offices, you have chairs. When you have asses, you have rats. That's the reality of it. The rats come into the door, and once again, they crawl along the edge, and they go to the car. Now, I watched online where people put cars up on racks and people put cars up on things and they put all these different things. It doesn't matter because what they fail to realize, a rat can jump 26 inches vertically. So you have to put your car up pretty high. They go in the car and there's wiring in the car. Some of the wiring in new cars, when I say new cars for the past, let's say 20 years, are soy-based wiring. Tastes good to them for some reason. I don't get it. I think I'd prefer a steak, but that's what they like. They chew on the wiring. A lot of Porsche has leather interior. They chew on the leather. Porsche also has a very interesting kind of a reed that's built into the old Porsches. It has a really good smell to it. And they nest in that. So now you have a rat nest. See, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to hang on the car, and they're going to stay in the cars. And then what they're going to do is they're going to leave through the little crack in the bottom of the door, because it doesn't have our little system on here to block them off. They're going to lead out through the pipes. They'll go out through the electrical lines to the towers, and they'll go down the towers, and they'll go and they will search around everywhere. They'll go through the food. Some rats have been known to open refrigerators. They'll go through your barbecue grill outside, and they'll clean it out for you. They may leave something to let them know they were there, to let you know they were there, but they'll clean out the food, and they'll add other things. So car collections are in danger, and it happens quite a bit where rats take over a collection. A lot of barn finds. They take over they take over car collection. A lot of barn finds are infested with rats. So once again, we're going to put the 100% inside the property. Okay, there's going to be a probe coming out of the 100% to different areas to attract the rats. We're going to have the munch box out here. We're going to have the munch box here as well. Right? And this is going to help deter rats from coming in. And while we're there, we're going to talk to you about sealing up all these cracks that we see. We're going to talk to you about this. We're going to refer somebody to you to do exclusion. If you do this, or when you do this, now, it's to your best interest to do this because some of these cars are very expensive. People don't understand that Beverly Hills is covered in rats. They have a lot of rats. So is Malibu. So a lot of expensive areas, because in expensive areas, what do you have? Low density, a lot of food, a lot of shelter, and they've done something that they probably shouldn't have did. They've allowed all the wild animals to be driven away. All the wild animals, the coyotes and all the different things. They worried about the little dogs, whatever, and they've people have shot the owls and the birds and the hawks. They've all been eliminated in these areas, pretty much. Not so much in Malibu, but definitely Beverly Hills, because it actually is inner city around UCLA. And UCLA is covered, and we're going to talk about stadiums and colleges pretty soon as well. If you do this to your car collection for the small amount of cost for our traps, which isn't small, but it's affordable, you can save thousands and thousands of dollars on your car. And the main thing is not only saving thousands of dollars on your car, is there are certain cars you don't want to change anything. You want to keep it original. I know you Porsche people. If a Porsche has if it's a 78 Porsche or a 65 Porsche and it has the wrong rim on it, they go nuts. And that's fine. I get it. They're purist. And that's fine. And that's how it is. So Jay Little has rats running through his garage in different areas. Jay Little is at Burbank Airport, a nice open field with fences. Nothing can get the rats. They're everywhere. New York, California, Chicago, Florida. They're everywhere. There's different species. You have rats that specialize in the attic. You have brown rats that go across the bottom. You have mice. In Arizona, you have scorpions. In the South, you have rats being chased by snakes. Our trap gets them both. Thank you very much for your time. And I want to protect your car collection, and I want to see it.
you desperately